What's going on, guys? Ted from Immersion here, and it's time for your Kickstarter Spotlight for this week. I've got an interesting one for you this week, so what are we looking at? It's the Game Anywhere table. This is going to be one of those instances where I think something is really cool, but I'm most likely not going to back it myself because I have something else in mind for my personal needs. And I have no qualms about making my own furniture. I do it all the time. So I'm in the process of building my own gaming table, but for those of you who don't have access to the tools, the knowledge, the time, want to go through any of this, and you want a cool gaming table, I want to show you this. This is a pretty neat design for a table, and it's one of the most affordable gaming tables I've ever seen made. So I'm going to play the video because I think it does a pretty good job of just showing you what it can do.
Hello, my name is Chris Angelino, and I'm with Transforming Designs. And if you love board games as much as we do, you probably had the same problem. Finding a place to play with a table big enough to fit all the players, the game, and game pieces on it. You usually end up playing on a table that causes these types of problems. You roll the dice, they fall off the table. You have a drink, there's no place to put it. Your game cards and game pieces are all over the place and mixed up with the players next to you. So we decided to try to solve these problems. We came up with the Game Anywhere table. With this table, there's plenty of room for players, the game, and all the game pieces. And we didn't stop there. We realized just having a large gaming table wasn't the best solution.
I like that they show
the Game Anywhere table has been designed for the optimal gaming experience. So we made the Game Anywhere table wider than your average gaming table. And with some creative engineering, we were able to make this table capable of folding up just like a transformer would. It goes from a full-size gaming table, transforms down to a 2-foot square by 7-inch thick unit. Weighing less than 45 pounds, it can be easily stored or taken with you.
Great about that.
Another great design feature is our patent-pending player stations with player panel accessories that are all magnetic. And for easy access, they store right underneath the player panel and can be arranged however a player chooses. These magnetic accessories include card holders, player pockets, treasure troughs, player shields, and card chutes. Each table comes with a wood rail guard system high enough to keep all the dice and game pieces inside the felt-covered playing surface area. One of the things that was really important to us here at Transforming Designs was to make sure we made the Game Anywhere table affordable enough so everybody could have one. So we need your help to make this incredible table available at its lowest price possible. The Game Anywhere table is already in production, so we need the backers to make this a reality and give everyone a chance to own their very own Game Anywhere table. We're also proud to let all our backers know that we'll be shipping the Game Anywhere table out as soon as our Kickstarter campaign ends. So if you're one of the first backers, you'll be receiving your Game Anywhere table by Christmas.
So, let's talk a little bit about that. So, what are we looking at? First of all, they've made their Kickstarter, their funding goal. So this is definitely happening. There's 26 days left. Second of all, you will have this, if you're one of the initial backers, you will have this by Christmas. So that's big. They're going to ship immediately. So this isn't like something where other Kickstarters where I've been a part of where you back it, the Kickstarter ends, and it's almost a year later in some instances where I haven't even received the product yet, and I have like little to no communication from the company where I stand on that. So that's kind of I'm just waiting either for an email or a package to show up in the mail. Second of all, or third of all rather, it folds up into a 2-foot by 7-inch box. That's so tiny. You could just store that literally almost anywhere. And then when you want to play, it just folds out, and since everything's magnetic, you've got no issues. So let's look at what you get, what the packages are, and the pricing. So base table is $300. I know that sounds like a lot, and don't get me wrong, it is a lot. But compared to other gaming tables on the market, it's the size of a standard gaming table, and then it's even wider, basically. For $300, you get the table, you get 2 of the player station dividers, that's these right here, 4 card holders, 1,200, 4 card holders, 600, and 4 player pockets. For $3.99, you get all of the above, plus the cup holders that clip onto the side. And you get 6 player pockets. And, yep, so that's that. For the gold package, which is $4.99, you get everything we've mentioned above, except you're up to 8 player pockets, 2 card chutes, these guys down here, and the tote strap for the final piece here. And I like the card chutes, are actually really nice for playing any kind of card game. Oh, we have increased. It was 4 and 4, 1,200, 4, 600 initially. Then it was 6, 600. Now it's still 4, 1,200, but 8, 600. And the Platinum package, the most expensive thing you can buy for $600, $5.99, is everything we've just mentioned. 8 600 card holders, 8 player pockets, 2 card chutes, 2 player shields, which are these here that go in between, 1 tote strap, and 1 canvas carrying case. So the tote strap is to just carry it without the case. The $5.99 gets you the case. US shipping $60, Canadian shipping $100, including 5% tax. European shipping includes VAT up to 20%. VAT over 20% will be asked. Oh, excuse me, at the time of shipping. Rest of the world shipping $300. That is where it's going to get a little wonky, as if you're living outside of the US. But we can take a look here at the strength of the table.
Hello, we're here at Transforming Design again, and we're wanting to show you guys the strength test of the table. A lot of people wanted to see how strong the table was. We're going to lean on it, we're going to put our elbows on it, we're going to do all the things that you do, fall asleep on it like you did in class in school. We also have some weights, and we're going to put some weights on it. So, and people want to see, is it sturdy? So you can bang on it. It's a pretty sturdy table. I mean, unlike a portable table, a folding table, this is not a standard folding table. Standard folding tables have just 2 pieces of frame on each side with a hinge in the middle, and then the table goes on top, screws it all together, so it's very flimsy and it has a lot of ways it can break. This has a full frame all the way around it. Also, the steel frame is all the way around each player station, so it's a full frame system, just like a table that you'd have in your house. Okay, we're going to do some strength tests now to show you how strong the table is. You can see you can lean on it. The table will flex a little bit, but that's just the opening to where the hinges lock, and they'll stop at a certain point, and that's it. So if you push that like this, if you lean on it, you know, you rest your head on it. Some people get bored when they're playing a game because you're losing. It happens. And it has plenty of strength. It's not going to move nowhere. The table doesn't move. So let's put some weights on it too to show you. This is a 25 and 25 pound weight. So you put it on, you can see the table doesn't move. It's not bending, it's not breaking. I can even then go ahead and put my weight on it as well. Lean on it, ward on it, whatever I want to do. It's not. This is an engineered table to handle the opening and shutting of the player stations and
sturdy.
people's weight on
Honestly,
it, people leaning on
worried
it, people
about
playing
the
on it
hinges
for years to come. So we think we designed a table that you're going to love, you'll be able to play on for years, and you should have no problems. Now it comes with a 1-year warranty, so if for some reason you have, things happen and it hasn't lasted, we'll replace it for a full 1 year. Thanks for all the enthusiasm with the table. We're pretty excited about it as well. And we want to let you know we're going to be doing more videos on gameplay. We're going to set up different types of games on here so you can see what it's like to play the big games, the small games. You even can put 6 people around it if you want. It's on the edge, it will fit no problem for certain games. But we also want to let you know that if you have any other concerns, the strength, durability, send them in and we'll make a video showing you whatever concerns you have to let you alleviate those. So keep in touch.
So again, super willing to go out of their way to make sure questions that you have are answered. This is Transforming Designs, again, the people I'm talking about. That's awesome. I'd love to see, I mean, even for my own edification, just to see what's going on when we saw Catan in the video, but I'd like to see some other setups on there. There are add-ons. Obviously, you can add other player pockets, treasure troughs, things like that. Again, your standard gaming table versus the Game Anywhere table. Dimension comparison. 2-inch lip is more than enough for most playing cards. Felt covered surface, again, so you can easily pick up cards. That's why poker tables and things are felt topped. Walnut stained wood or midnight stained wood. You can get here's your steel gray desert sand. Felt colors, you can get here's your wood colors and your speed cloth colors. The card holders as well. Again, here's all this stuff. Here's again a Catan setup you can see here. Again, here's a couple of different ones. We're playing Battle Lore. This is the full size of the table. Catan. Here's the timeline. Again, shipping by end of the year. Cup holders. More dimensional information if you want to measure this out for your own, fitting in your own house. So again, we kind of saw the prices, but let's just check on the side. There's no listed stretch goals, but I'm sure they'll be adding more as time goes on. It's like it's within the first 4 days. Like we said, $2.99. There's only been 24 backers, so you actually stand a pretty good chance on the base table of getting it by Christmas. Next level, the $3.99, there's 14. The $4.99, there's none. The $5.99, there's 17. And then $1,099 is 2 platinum packages. $2,099 is 4 platinum packages. And that's what you've got to get. It's transformingdesigns.net for their website. There'll be a link to this Kickstarter and their website in the description below if you want to check it out. Again, like I said, I personally will not be backing this, but this has nothing to do with the durability, strength, and the product being produced here. I think this is more than enough and an affordable price for most average gamers. My only personal complaint is I play Dungeons and Dragons a lot more than other board games. Don't get me wrong, I do play other board games and things like that, but D&D is one where you're more or less you need to have separation from the rest of the group, so I need something that's more designed for me at the head of the table, and I can maybe get a little bit of distance between myself and the players so that I have room to set up my screen and can keep stuff private from them. That's the only reason I'm not going for this myself, because as you can see here behind me, which is where I'm going to be putting this gaming table, I don't have that much room. I mean, there is this space right here, but I've got an entertainment center over there, and I've got recliners over here. So a table that I could put out to play D&D and then fold up and put away would be amazing. So I really like the concept of this, but for me, I need something a little bit different to suit my needs. And like I said, I have no problems going above and beyond and making one myself because I'm comfortable working and doing that. But for those of you, again, who don't have access to the tools, who don't have the time, who want something portable, and for people who play more standard board games than anything else, this is probably the Kickstarter for you. So I'd highly recommend at least checking it out, reading the text, maybe talk it out with your gaming group. Maybe if you have the house that everybody comes over to, and you know, you guys all want to chip in, you want to get the lowest level, it's not that much money. You know, you guys can all chip in a little bit here and there, and then it comes out to be a pretty affordable price. Again, that's especially if you're like a family and you have it's like a group, like the mom, dad, couple of kids all play games together, and you want to chip in to get this might not be so bad. Gives you a place to play, and you can fold it up and put it away. It keeps mom and dad happy. The house isn't a mess, but you have a nice place. You're not scratching up mom's kitchen table, putting rings on it, and all that good stuff. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this. Would you pick this up? Are you interested in this? Or do you have your own gaming table yourself that you use and you like better? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you next time.